And we are on.
How long? How long have we been on?
We have brought our Jersey stench right here to Governor's Radio in Long Island, New York. I am your host, John Brecco. To my right is PJ Morin. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, baby. We just had a nice little drive up here. It's Friday and Memorial Day weekend, so we're totally going to get boned on the drive back.
We had a nice little chat that Tony cockblocked, so I think that's still kind of like in form.
What happened?
Me?
I don't know. You like put us on, and we were like still like half talking. We were like, ah.
I mean, wait, no. I finished that part, and that's the part I didn't want on air.
Isn't it great?
It's like working with Ruben back home.
A headset mic there, right next to you, right there.
I completely missed it then.
Yep, there you go. Okay.
I am so sorry. But anyways, we've got Johnny Lambros further to the right. They just managed to get him on screen. How you doing?
How you doing?
Like, our own guest has like her own square right now.
Oh yeah, we got
that's going on.
That's
because
great.
Johnny cut it off on her. But I'm so excited to have this guest on right now. We were supposed to have on Jan Feldy, but she wasn't able to make it 'cause she got a little bit busy just running around, you know. So she brought her friend in,
Paula
the
Dean.
good doctor.
What's the side of Paula Dean? No.
Dr. Feldy.
Oh, that was Paula
Hello
Dean.
there. Good to see you.
That cousin from the South.
I don't hear anything in these earphones. Am I supposed to hear something?
You don't hear them?
I hear you over here.
Let me see if I
If
can
I take
hear
them off,
something.
I'll hear you better.
Do you hear me coming through the headphones, my
Nah.
audio? Because I hear all of us in the
Well,
headphones.
can you hear her?
Oh yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
just
Can
fine.
you hear me now,
Am I supposed to
Verizon?
hit a button or something?
No, I don't know. It should be working.
Are these just for show? These like a prop?
Nah, I can hear you coming through them headphones
I
right
hear
there.
you.
Yeah.
All right. I better just listen real carefully. I'll
All
go
right
like
now.
this.
Perfect.
Unless you want to try, there should be on the other side of the couch. There's another pair.
two
Unless you
right
want to try different.
Maybe I should do that. I should probably hear what you're hearing, right?
That might be a
Right?
good idea.
I'm with her.
Did you just break out the
Oh,
Obama
there we go.
impression?
I did.
There we go.
Oh, you can hear us and
I
stuff
can
now.
see your boys. All right. Otherwise, I have to just mind the show.
All right now.
Ain't technology is so
There we
Ain't
go.
technology a son bitch?
Exactly.
But I gotta say,
I'm still trying to figure this damn thing out.
I just love her accent. It makes me think of that Family Guy scene when Meg is at the doctor and he's just like, all right, Meg, now let's take a look at that Virginia.
Virginia.
Just says it completely
wow.
wrong.
Peter, the horse is here.
That's the best
How you
one.
doing, good doctor?
I'm feeling good. Nice to have nice warm weather. I think we could talk about the weather, have a nice little show. I got my book of clients right here. I
Oh.
have some sketches of my clients that have been deceased back
that's
in the
okay.
day. Yeah,
So,
so I
like,
can
what-
share that.
What kind of a doctor are you? Are you like one of them medical examiner types?
Well, you haven't
put
you
the
haven't
finger in the
researched me?
butthole knuckle deep?
No,
or you go
that's
straight to
one
the
thing
hand?
I don't do proctology, but I've been
okay.
doing a lot of surgeries lately. I've been doing a lot of Botox and lip injections the right way. I actually started as a dentist, and I got really into the injection and the cosmetic world. I've done a couple of emergency appendectomy, but I don't touch the prostate, and I don't touch anything in proctology, because who
Okay.
would want to be a proctologist?
Okay, I saw a guy who was checking my prostate, and turns out he wasn't a doctor. You know, he
Did
wasn't-
you
Yeah.
enjoy
He,
it?
he wasn't even a legal citizen.
Part.
Pissed off everybody at the CVS over there. It was pretty
Okay.
bad.
And how come you complied with this?
I don't know. It was a bad day. It was probably lonely.
Part of me's thinking he had a southern accent too.
You were
Actually,
lonely?
it was Mexican, but close enough.
So you got a prostate exam
south.
from
Down south.
an immigrant. All right. Well, I like exotic types, so immigrants
Exotic.
work for
Wow.
me. Yeah.
That's a racy term.
Listen, he just wanted to experiment.
I like me them exotic types.
J-Lo, you know, a little flavor.
wanted to experiment with
when
something
they're-
new over here.
I like when they're a little foreign.
Yeah, a little foreign is good.
You ain't from here, are you? Get them pants off.
I like when I got something a little different
You look
in my
like you're
life.
at least
That's the
50%
spice.
from here. That's fine.
That's the spice of life.
Totally perfect.
He's totally perfect. He's half a black guy. He's half a white guy. We
And-
call him the Oreo cookie.
And he's only
We
5%.
call him his black daddy put the white filling inside of his cracker mom. It's what we call it. We call her cracker mom.
Donnie, what are you going to do to win? How are you going to win this year?
Honestly, I think I'm just going to start grabbing more pussy. I think it worked for me the last time. I might as well double down.
Double down means two hands.
Double down means two hands. I'm going to be grabbing pussy with two hands.
I talk with two hands. I might as well use both.
I talk with two hands. I might as well finger blast 17-year-olds with two hands. This is an impression, not what I'm going to do.
No, that's a good idea, because I see a lot of women come in that the men don't use their hands enough, so a man can use two hands. I mean, that's very generous for a lady.
Man,
Yeah, that means 10 fingers.
man, I just listen. I just did comedy at a swingers convention.
He did.
And
Tell
I,
us.
And I learned a lot. I found the orgies. I was like, oh, whoa,
How many people?
good number.
5, 2, 12.
More than 5, less than 12
In the bright lights or dim lighting?
total.
Looking like strobe lights,
Probably
actually.
about 5 to 7 on the bed at a time.
And was this a dark room?
The bed was pretty well lit.
was well
But
lit.
then the corners of the room where the jerk off couches were, those
Right.
were dim.
Wow.
Well, no, because there's this one dude. No, he was super chill. It's like I would just totally fuck the shit out of his wife. Well, he'd be jerking off on the couch, and then I'd go back over to him, and I'd be like, "Yeah,
You
what's up,
do
Chris?
one show at a swingers convention, and this is what happens.
See, I've seen a
What's
lot
up,
of people
Derek?
with,
How you doing? No, dude, Derek was cool. No, it was cool because I'd be fucking his wife, and like and he'd be sitting there like, oh, it's been like 4 minutes, and then he'd like hand me the lube just because he's been, oh, he probably needs some more, and I'd be sitting, I'm like, oh, thanks, Derek. Like he was so helpful.
This started with a goddamn comedy show.
It is nice
started
to
with
see
a gun.
that.
Oh, but the whole reason I brought it up, brain. The reason I brought it up was no. Listen, I saw, because you got to think, it's like swingers. They're like the most professional sex people aside from porn stars.
You would think.
or the most professional at. So you would think rather. At least.
Well, no,
I don't- hold
I
on.
wouldn't think that.
Judging by what I saw, my takeaway is
Not
these people are
professional.
experienced. Not
From-
no one's perfect.
Listen, from the way you described it to me, it doesn't really sound like professional. Like
Right.
it sounds like a hobby. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like how we do.
Well, no,
It's a
no,
professional
It's
hobby.
no. It's a lifestyle.
Okay.
That's why they call it the lifestyle.
Well, but think of it like this, right? Like there's people that actually like make money from comedy and they're like able to do it for a living. They don't have like side jobs or anything. Like that's what they do.
Right.
And then you have people that go to do it in the little rooms. They go to do it at the bar shows with
Or
all the
whack
other people
shacks.
in the intimate settings. And
John, you ever been to a whack shack?
just sounds like
What's
where
a
you
wax
went.
shack?
That
Sounds
is
like
not-
exactly
that
where
is
he went.
Not where I went.
What is the wax shack?
A
then?
whack shack is what puts sex shops to shame.
Okay.
See? See?
Hold on, no. It puts. I have a friend that works at a very reputable. You want a dildo? You want a butt plug? You buy it. We got good
Oh,
prices.
okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
But then there's these other places.
Are you talking
where
about Joe, by the way?
No, I have no clue who I'm talking about.
All right.
But however, there are other sex shops that people call whack shacks,
Right.
Because it's like the places with the DVDs, and then there's like usually like
Oh.
a skeevy dude, and he's like $20, and then like you give him $20, and then he goes bzzz, and then you go into a back room that's just dimly lit with gangbangs on the TV and just naked dudes.
Maybe they have like used dildos, maybe like secondhand.
No, they don't. They know it's just penises.
They're
in
using
there.
two hands in
Oh,
there, too?
live penis.
live penises.
And I could just go in and wouldn't touch it.
No, it's gay only. You're not allowed.
Well, I could find
mean,
a way.
you know-
I identify as a man.
Oh,
you
then,
know.
then you're
Oh.
allowed.
So if I didn't, I mean, come on, that's like discrimination now.
Listen, as long as you got the $20 to get buzzed in the back, they'll let you go.
You got me thinking about some things.
You don't want to go there though, because
I identify as
Listen.
a $20 bill.
listen, I was told of a tale. They were like, "Yo, man, there's a gay sex place," and I was like, "Where?" And he was like, "It's on this."
Evan Weiss's house.
Ivan likes the ladies. Evan likes
he-
the ladies.
He was
They
like,
like it when they rub on his bald head.
We'll have to ask him about that. I'm gonna ask him about that next time I see
You really
him.
should.
he was like,
I
"Oh,
will.
it's
Just
in
3
this-
times and maybe a
I
Janie
can get him
pops
on the
out.
phone right now and ask him if he wants me to rub his bald head. That's fine. I could do a little extra
I
next
feel
time
like
I
you
see
might
him.
agree to that.
He's one of my patients, so I never thought of it. But
No proctology for you, Evan.
no, not from me.
I
I
can-
have to send him out. We got to outsource.
I
that.
can never
That's it.
finish one solo train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Long story short, I went to the swingers convention and I saw people I don't know, there were these lesbians, and there was one that was like doing the finger blast while eating, but then it got to a point where like the other one was about to finish, so then she got up and then did the finger blast DJ technique.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Film,
dude.
film.
Dude, yo, listen, you ever been to SeaWorld? You know when
Flavor
the orcas
Flav in there.
"Ooh," and then like splash zone? That's what we all got in the entire room.
No.
It was front row.
How much you want to bet
SeaWorld,
PJ tried to
dude.
do
It
a
was-
cannonball like an
Hey, listen, I had a
asshole?
great
Oh, my
time. Someone got in
goodness.
my drink. It was a good night.
No. Really? You got
no one got in my drink. That part was a lie.
But you got hit?
Yeah, I did get hit.
No.
I did.
Like you got like hit in the face.
That's it.
Okay, but it wasn't like because like
But
I wasn't the one
something.
doing it.
I was gonna say, no wonder why your skin's so pale.
I thought he
See how
got
clear my
punched.
skin is?
He said he got hit. I thought he got like punched in the face.
No.
That's what you get for fucking somebody's wife.
No. I was pouring a drink very close by to where the finger blasting was happening, and then so when he was DJing and she started to, when her set was ending, you know what I'm saying?
So let me.
But
let
wait,
me.
one question: were you doing stand up during this whole?
Not during the sex part,
Oh,
but
okay.
like,
That would
Weird
be.
as fuck.
that. You imagine 7 people just fucking on the bed? Quite frankly, I've been to a desert on a horse with no name.
Hold on. I did see somebody give a lap dance during their set, and it was like a comedian that was like a stripper. Like that was her thing, like on stage.
Okay.
But like she
Alright.
actually did do that.
Was it funny?
I mean, the lap dance part. I mean, it was kind of this like nice, really like clean crowd that didn't appreciate a lot of humor.
Losers.
So
Did I ever bring up
it was
my
fun
first
for
lap
me
dance?
because when I got to watch a couple people walk out, I was like, "This is fucking hilarious."
Walking out.
Did I ever,
Oh, yeah.
Did I ever bring up on here my first lap dance and how awkward it was?
No, and
No,
I love
you
the story
haven't.
now.
Okay, it was it was a few years back. Wow.
It was a few years back. No wonder why it was so awkward.
Yeah.
It took him that long.
No, my birthday had just passed, and I was helping my brother with his paper route job.
He said,
was
"It's my
working for a
birthday."
He's working for a newspaper company overnight.
Okay.
And he goes, "Hey, before we go in, let's go to the titty bar, have some fun." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." So we go, and I immediately feel awkward the second I walk in because it's literally my first time in a strip joint.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know what to do. He goes, "Don't worry about it. I'll pick the girl. You go in the VIP room and have fun." I'm like, okay. I figured it's my
He
brother.
had
He
to
would know
pick?
me well, right?
Yeah.
He picks this little anorexic, cross-eyed, pillhead, fucking dopey broad. She comes.
He
walking
did
out
that to you on purpose,
I thought
dude.
that was your top.
It's not.
No.
She walks over. "Hi, I'm Alexandra," whatever her fucking name was. The VIP room.
Looking at her nose. She's looking at her own nose the whole time.
The VIP room was a cubicle with 2 wooden benches in it. There's some dude getting his dick sucked on one of the benches.
Oh, boy.
I'm sitting down on the other one, sitting on my hands because I'm too freaking nervous. She goes to do the lap dance. I feel nothing but bone. Like nothing. Like she pulled my She goes, "Did you have fun?" And I lied to her. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
It's like he's starting a fire. Like you rub 2 sticks together.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
That sounds awful, man. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Listen, that is why.
That's so bad that Jan is losing her southern accent right
It'll never go away. No,
now.
never.
Usually it goes away after about 10 minutes. I'm pretty impressed right now.
Unless I get really mad. But even then,
Then
I get really mad sometimes.
all right. Well, then how
then
can
she
we
starts
get
talking
you
about
mad?
them dogs.
Then end up talking like Dan Romano.
Oh.
I don't know if you're familiar with Dan
Speaking
Romano.
of gay parties.
You did talk to me about Dan Romano right before we got on the air.
That's
and
right.
you did an impression of Dan Romano.
Impression.
So
No, I did an impression of Dan Romano.
somebody did. It was you or it was somebody else. I don't remember who
my
you
friend
said.
did. Yeah, my friend did an impression. But me, Dr. Feldy, when I get real riled up, sometimes I go deeper Southern, but sometimes it'll turn like.
Now, how southern are we talking?
My daddy did a John Wayne
racist
impression
Southern
when I was
or-
little.
Georgia,
Georgia.
Ronkonkoma,
Okay.
Ronkonkoma,
Georgia,
Georgia,
Ronkonkoma,
DC,
Georgia.
Fairfax, Virginia, like Fairfax, Virginia, Fairfax.
I don't know. We are in Levittown. That's not much better.
Levittown, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
Levittown don't
she's
have-
got this accent. It's not upstate enough.
I got to tell my friends I went overseas today to Levittown.
overseas.
Overseas into Staten Island. I took
Overseas
the
in
ferry.
Staten Island, took the ferry.
Now, are you connected? I see you have a pinky ring on. What's going on with that?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it.
Did you end up liking that lap dance more than you let on?
I don't want to talk about it. It's private stuff.
Don't ask questions you don't want to fucking answer to.
Exactly.
Be careful what you fucking wish for.
Exactly. Don't
So,
make me
but-
look out.
Yo, one time with my, I had this ex, right, and I was watching The Sopranos, and I just started doing the Tony Soprano impression, and
What did he say about it?
sorry,
What did he say about
she,
you? Oh,
I'm bi, she,
All right now.
she. Oh, that was surprising.
He's dating.
Oh my goodness, is he all right? Is he gonna need a doctor?
that was surprising. What the fuck? How gay do I look?
What? I mean,
He might need a checkup right now, but if there's something wrong with his booty,
I
he
mean,
might.
you're a performer.
He might be done here.
People in the performance arts tend to be a little.
Oh, he's performing.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you don't work in construction now, do you?
No.
Well, you're a comedy club. A lot of men at comedy clubs are a little, oh, look at me singing, dancing. Oh, we're gonna do.
Oh my god!
gypsy.
Oh my god!
Wait, fuck you, because I can do that one.
Yeah.
Either way, I had this X, right?
Yo,
And I was
That was
watching
going
Soprano.
Superman.
give him a
Hey,
minute.
this show doesn't have an Emmy.
I tell you. Look at how much he's choking. Now he really looks gay.
Apologize for the misdiagnosis.
Oh, no, dude, you're so good.
I'm sorry about. I'll put that in there.
diagnosed.
So wait, not gay?
But
She's writing down notes.
He's
Not-
been diagnosed as gay.
I
Identified as
diagnose
trans.
myself as whatever. If I'll
Is that your
prefer women
pronoun?
though.
Whatever?
I significantly prefer women. I don't want to date a dude. Don't want to marry a dude.
Do you talk to the women too? You have to talk to them.
Oh yeah, of course.
Really?
Dude, listen.
could be rough.
Listen, I'm a girl's girl, okay?
Really?
I don't know. My younger sister.
That's why she knew you were gay.
I don't know. The other night, my younger sister, she's 15. She said she was talking about how she has a crush on this boy, and
boy.
she was like, "Oh, and this happened today at school." And then I was like, "No, you got to do this. You got to fuck with his head a little bit so that he comes to you. That's how you do it. That's how you get a man." And then she was like, "You're such a girl's girl." I was like, "Fuck yeah."
That's what you were going for?
I took that in pride. Either way, Tony Soprano impression. I can't keep a single train of thought.
Hey,
Not
sometimes
gay.
I'm right there with you.
My ex was like, "Ooh."
Now you look straight.
I was writing a bit about like having sex, but like with different impressions.
So I was like, who's the fucking bush? Who's the fucking bush?
And my
That could be fun at the swingers.
and my
Yeah, I'm
ex,
surprised you didn't break that out there.
You should have done that. At the
I should have done it
swingers.
there. I did it last time though. I couldn't do it again.
That was great.
But
I'm sure some lady would like that.
she was
Who's
like,
the fucking boss in here?
Who's the
Just get
fucking
really-
bush?
Even I would like that.
she
That
was
does sound kind of fun,
That's
actually.
great.
she was like, "Ooh, can we try that?" And I was like, "Sure, I guess. Why not? YOLO." So next
just
time
might try that.
So next time we were going at it,
Who's the fucking bush?
and she was like, "Don't do the voice.
No.
say it, but don't do it." And then so I was like, "Who's the fucking boss?" And I was like, "Ew, this is," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then she was like,
That's
"Oh,
because
I
you got-
like this." I was like, "Why? This is worse."
That's because you got fucking monotone. That's why.
Nah.
Who's the fucking boss,
doesn't
man?
have a sense of humor.
I sound too crackerish.
Who's the fucking boss up in here? Are
Did
you
she not
Stephen
have a sense of
Hawking?
humor?
Sorry?
She didn't have a sense of humor. This
No,
one? She didn't.
no.
Sounds like she
The
did.
funniest thing she ever did, which
That's wrong.
which I'll give credit where credit's due. One time, I had just written a new Trump impression bit, and she was sucking my dick, and then she went up and she was like, "Quite frankly,"
She did that.
She did that.
Quite frankly, I'm
She had her
tasting
moments.
vinegar.
She had her moments. Now I can go into a relationship with a mentally ill person because now I have that experience. This
What
one
were the
was
mental
bad.
illnesses you were dealing with?
If
you can share.
The kind that was, if you leave me, I'll kill myself. And then after we broke up, she tried to kill herself and was
Yo.
hospitalized for 2 weeks.
Well, you must have been something good. I mean, that's a big compliment. If women aren't trying to kill themselves or men aren't trying to kill themselves when you leave them, you're not doing something right.
I noticed. I
Just
noticed-
imagine trying to hit on somebody, whisper in their ear, "You make me go to the hospital."
I know.
Yeah, baby, you make me want to kill myself.
Checked out by Dr.
I don't see that
know
happening
this
to
is-
you, though.
I know this is your show as much as it is his. May I remind you, it's a comedy show. No need to make it dark by talking about killing people.
I mean, depends on depends on what your taste is.
I was like, when he said she actually tried to kill herself, I felt the mood go.
But then we can make some doctor
Let me
jokes.
specify. She's fine.
Okay, good.
No, she's fine now.
Now, yeah.
Who's she with now? She have a boyfriend now?
I don't know.
You don't know who she replaced
This
him
is
with?
one of those things you look back on later and laugh.
Yeah, no,
I want to know.
She made 30 TikToks about me within a 3-week span of time.
After the breakup?
Yeah. Well, there was the 2-week span where she wasn't allowed to have a phone because she was wearing grippy socks. But then the 3 weeks
What the
following,
fuck?
just all TikToks about me.
You can't hold the phone in your hand because of socks.
So you knew
must
she
be
was
crazy.
mentally ill day one. A little
So
bit?
I didn't want to get into it, but and my friends were like, "Dude, you shouldn't." And then I was like, "Oh, but she's nice." And then they're like, "Dude, you really shouldn't." I was like, "Oh, but she's nice." She's
You got guilted.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Listen, you got to learn your lessons
But
when
she was
you're a
pretty.
youngin'.
There was attraction there. was something there, right?
Yes, there was.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There-
Wow.
There was, yeah.
But
so,
you,
so what kind of girl are you looking for now? Or you have a
Nothing.
girl or a man?
No
or,
one.
No, not gay. Not gay.
no,
not
no,
gay,
nobody.
Not gay.
I just love how
not
PJ
gay 6
I
times.
I just love how PJ had a
Keep
Chip
reminding
Chipperson moment
myself.
a few minutes ago.
How to what?
My
Chip
files.
Chipperson moment.
Gotta check.
Jim Norton, Chip Chipperson. You ever heard of that?
Like, I swear he's
Sorry.
gay, but it says no.
It's fine.
I don't know.
I believe it. I believe it. Checks out.
There was a radio.
Once I
character,
look at everything.
Chip Chipperson.
Checks out.
If you look up the Opie and Anthony show, there's like a behind the scenes video. They're in a van going somewhere, and everyone's making wife jokes. You know, my wife hates me. She did this. And the other guy goes, my wife hates me. She did this. And then Jim Norton goes, yeah, my wife hates me, but then she got cancer. And there's like an awkward silence.
That reminds me of that Paul Field joke
Oh, wow.
about his wife.
Christ.
And the guy filming's like, okay.
No, I meant she's a cancer once they start booing him. She's a cancer. It's not the cancer. Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah, Chip could use some charisma classes. Now, back to you with the ladies. I'm curious. What type of charisma, or like maybe 3 things you would do to get your next lady who's not going to be too mentally ill? Now, humans all have mental illness.
Of course.
But you got to pick the right kind.
Yeah. The manager ones that I can relate with, so that I know how to
Exactly.
navigate those
The
ones.
mental illness is for you. Everybody has
Exactly.
different flavors.
Exactly. Shit, I couldn't answer that because you know when like you just ate and then someone's like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner tomorrow night?" And then you're
Right.
like, "I can't answer that." I don't know.
I say the same thing. People are like, Dr. Philly, how come you don't have sex with anyone? How come you're not out there having sex and sleeping with everyone like the songs of Cardi B said? And I said, well,
Were you like me at one point and thought sleeping with someone meant just laying there sleeping?
What?
Did you actually thought about that?
Oh my gosh, she's on pause.
She's thinking about it. I think we just broke Dr. Feldy.
Oh shit.
Now she's just gonna act.
oh, sorry about that. It's like if you have a lot of chocolate cake, right?
She
You have a lot of
almost found
chocolate cake,
Jan.
Yeah.
You eat chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is my favorite thing.
Chocolate
right?
cake's the best.
My mother made me one when I was a little girl, and I ate so much, I was sick. I had chocolate cake for every birthday. So, right, you have chocolate cake. Oh, I love chocolate cake. I love chocolate. But if you have chocolate cake all day long, every day,
You're gonna get tired of.
you might not want some chocolate cake. So that I don't really want a chocolate cake anymore. You know?
I do that same analogy, but with chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Dr. Feldy really got into that
well,
chocolate
well,
cake
because you
just
had the
now.
chocolate milk as a kid. You had the chocolate cake as a kid. As a kid, for me, when I was in school and I get my little milk, in
Nesquik?
school. No,
Ooh.
it was like little box like milk you get with your lunch or whatever.
Oh,
Why
wow.
are we talking about you?
So when
right
I was
now?
in first grade, I was like, "Ooh, chocolate milk," but then like 3 months in, I was like,
Really? Because you had too much.
"Well, also like,
Yeah, maybe.
listen, it was an elementary school when it was what 2000. Sometimes that milk was a bit chunky.
I mean, oh, that's why.
I've had some patients come in for that.
Yeah,
not
when it's chunky down there, you know.
And then Michelle Obama,
That's why
that
we don't
bitch
do
had
those
the
exams.
that bitch had the innie balls to get rid of my goddamn slushy machines. I had
that's
slushy
messed up.
machines in 6th grade, and kids were getting their pictures taken during picture day after lunch with glue in their teeth,
Well,
and
I
their
got a
parents
bone.
got pissed off. And that's the way it should have been. Goddamn it! But
Yeah.
now it's all oh, you gotta be healthy. Fuck off! Give me my slushies.
Why
I got
does
a
your
bone
picture
pick.
look like this? She got Cookie Monster teeth. Yeah, buddy.
Yo, you better tell me how many calories that pussy is, so we know that Barack Obama is not exceeding his daily nutritional value.
You gotta be on.
She's gonna take away these slushy machines.
Maybe that's why Obama's a thin man, because there's actually growth hormone in a woman's vagina.
Is there actually?
He's on a-
That's true. There's a little bit of growth hormone in there.
Oh, wow.
That could be beneficial, and I don't think he's getting it. if
I did
you
not
what
know.
I'm saying.
I get my daily steroids by eating pussy.
But is that a hoax? Like saying that like, oh, you gotta swallow because you're man because then you get protein.
Well, there's some type of amino acids and there's some type of nutrition in there. But what I say, the general public is so toxic. I don't know if I would want to ingest another human, but maybe if you can check that out. See, for me, right? I'm more inclined to men than women, but if I have a man, I will observe him for about 10 years. Everything he eats, sleeps, sauna, sweats, works out, who he spends time with, and then I know, just like a cow, humans buy cows, I know what I'm ingesting, so I can say, all right, this is grass-fed, or And that's the way to do it. That's the way you really got to do it. And then you can ingest a human. But if you're not tracking them for at least a decade, you don't know. You don't know what they're eating. They may be eating McDonald's. Sorry, no. McDonald's is no good.
Look at you, look at you, skinny boy. You looking all grass fed.
Yeah, it's a little bit time intensive, but it's.
May I say, I really like your thought process and how you like describe
It's
it.
how I live my life.
That's magnificent.
And me and Johnny looking like we ate some cows.
No, I'm serious. It's not a joke. I know it's a
What are
comedy
you
show.
doing to
I'm
help the
serious.
environment? I'm having a burger.
No.
We just had Burger City before
I
this.
know you're
There you
not
go.
joking.
So if a
but
man
that's-
is checked out, then he could be so beneficial for a lady or a man or a they or he, she, or whatever.
So if you I'll put it this way:
Sure.
if you breed your livestock correctly,
Correct.
Yeah.
or raise them correctly, you could get your own on tap organic
Right.
grass-fed cum.
Right, like Jen grows a garden and she
Vegan
brings
cum.
it to the people she wants to be around.
There's a room at swingers conventions for the vegan guy with the cum. For all the
wow.
organic guy.
No
who
way.
wants
This is a
cum.
thing.
Wait a second. Wait.
Her accent when she found Jen again.
What?
No, I said.
There's not separate
No.
rooms.
There isn't an actual vegan person there with fully organic grass-fed vegan cum. But
Because
wouldn't
then I
that be
would go.
amazing?
No, because then I would go.
If one of the
For the-
wives
for the
tracked her
vegan
husband
flavor.
for 10 years
Yeah.
and said, "Yo, guys, we're rolling into this convention. Yo, my husband, vegan cum."
See, I'm not into vegans, so that wouldn't work for me.
I'm not into vegans either. Too much
No,
work.
I'm not really into
I
that.
used to-
Nah,
But
you
it-
look-
I
that
respect
would
the
be-
I respect the
You
lifestyle.
looking
I respect the
grass-fed out
lifestyle. You do your
here.
thing. Too
Well,
much work though.
I used
I
to.
don't know if I respect the lifestyle.
I'm ashamed to admit I used to think.
If you're not hurting anyone, do your thing. More meat for me.
I should be more like that. I'm not.
More meat for me.
I
Sorry,
try.
continue, sir.
I used to think vegan was another word for gay.
It still is.
PJ, you're vegan.
Maybe.
John, we all know deep down you're a little bit vegan too. You just want a minute.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I know some men who eat a lot of steak who like a little.
Yeah, that's true. It's the
I like my
surprised.
steak too.
John, I think we got a call.
Oh, yeah. We'll take
Yeah, we'll take it.
Oh, you guys are popular.
We got a caller on the line. Who's this?
Hi, baby.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jen Snortland.
Snortland. What a
Jen
name.
Snortland's on here. I got to get my lines out.
We were just talking about you on the call right up here. How you doing?
Yeah, we were talking about
She
you. We were
just
talking
says
about you
there-
and Allison.
Her name should just be a sound effect. Jen. Land.
Your middle name should be Cocaine.
Wow, that's a little.
Aw,
That's
you guys are so
Dark.
clever. I've never heard that before.
Oh,
God, I love the
very much.
sarcasm and bullshit.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
Ah, dude, how you doing? I didn't expect you to call in.
I hear about the show, and I happened to see Johnny share it, and then I happened to see my impression guru on. I'm like, wow, these are my dudes.
There's a lot of impression gurus over here.
Yo, Jen,
Yeah,
by the
and
way,
then
Those
I know we're not
impressions
there
are
anymore,
great.
but I want to
Oh, yeah.
congratulate you. Yo, that was a killer set the other night on the Nevin Cummings thing. That was solid. We did a
Oh,
set
thank
together
you.
the
Your
other night
set
for,
was hysterical. We had so much fun together. But the reason why I'm calling is because you were talking about crazy women, and literally it's like putting the bat signal out for me.
She's like, to the Batmobile.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys want to talk about crazy? I'll show you crazy.
Let's hear it.
I'm surprised you didn't come here and beat the shit out of me after that.
Oh, my goodness.
Jen, I've seen too much crazy in my life. I'm a fragile person. You got to be careful.
No, you're not fragile.
Don't go on TikTok. You'll give him PTSD.
I am on TikTok, and I'm probably going to create a TikTok about him just to shatter him if he's that
Dude,
fragile.
Oh, my
only,
goodness.
that's so
only do 29 of them. Don't do 30.
dude, women who want to hurt me, oh, dude, say less.
Now,
All
Miss
right.
Jennifer, Jen.
Are we in a relationship now? Did that just happen?
No, I was busting ballsies.
In a
I'm not.
PJ's trying to prove he's not gay.
I'm emotionally unavailable at the moment. Give me like a year to 18 months.
18 months.
18 months.
I was being sarcastic. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a comedian.
Dude, same.
Yeah, I know. It's so incredible. But I am married, unfortunately. But I'm always down to break someone up, you know?
Oh,
Dude.
wow.
I'm always
Yeah, I
down
mean,
to
that
get
always
involved.
helps.
Sometimes that's
Yeah.
beneficial.
Sometimes people are just
listening to,
stuck to people that they shouldn't be stuck with, and they just
Often.
need that one person to just totally fuck up.
Much of my clientele. Yeah.
Jen was listening to something. What was it?
What's that?
Well, I was listening to the grass-fed, reviewing a man or a woman,
Them skinny boys.
before you eat them. And I thought that was really interesting because I don't even think that people who are cannibals put that much effort into it.
Yeah, no, I don't think they get real choosy.
Yeah,
Maybe they do.
so like I think we're fine. I think like, eat a person any way you want, and like I'm pretty sure I went to a Korean place yesterday, Spoon Sticks, and I'm pretty sure my girlfriend ate a dog.
Oh, nice. I
Well,
mean,
that could work.
yeah,
what was the size of the dog
Reggie.
since we're talking about it?
Like songs.
Yeah, but
Where's
I'm just saying, like, go down on who you want, do whatever, because I don't, I really don't
Disagree.
think it's going to affect us.
Disagree. Sorry about that. We heard you had a dog, but hopefully the
Oops.
dog had a good life. But
I
no.
actually just took a girl to a Korean place about a week and a half ago. K-City Barbecue right over here in Levittown.
Oh, nice. That was his first lap dance.
Stop it.
Did you give the lap dance?
No. But there was a section, however, that looked like there was dog on hand. So
Okay.
I just couldn't resist. I said to the waiter, I said,
You tried the
Can I
dog?
get some?
Let me get some of that.
You got to be careful out there. The V&T in Hempstead, which is the like Asian supermarket, they have on the side of like where the butcher is those like illegal what are they? Turtles. Those little turtles that you're not supposed to
I
sell.
like
but they-
turtles.
Yo, you can
Yeah,
just
but-
buy turtles?
Yeah, it's
eat
called
them.
Pets Plus.
Are they still
The
alive
fuck?
when you buy them like lobsters?
Absolutely.
Oh,
But
dudes.
they-
Okay, so
Okay,
fuck
okay.
PetSmart. I'm going to go to wherever this is and get me some turtles.
Yeah, but keep them
Be
alive,
careful,
though,
they
like
have
feeding
salmonella.
grass.
Yeah, no, I'll
But-
feed them.
Salmonella.
Dude, I just started working at a juice place, bro. I'll make them like a wheat, grass, and ginger.
You just get a juice a
Just
lobster?
don't feed them the cum grass.
Ooh.
You're going to make a turtle juice? Dude, I'm not into that. But
I'm gonna
you gotta
juice
be
an entire
careful
turtle.
because they won't sell you the turtle. It's only for like their designated people. Like when I walk up to the butcher, they pull it back. It's like
Okay.
in a
Wow.
container.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, like
so
they're like
I,
cheap-
she'll get some of my fucking best guys. Will go in with fucking ski masks on and we'll fucking rob them with all the turtles. Rob them of all
And
the
they're never
turtles.
gonna fucking know what hit them.
They're never gonna fucking know what hit them.
In and out of this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
They'll
Take
put
all
all
your
your
fucking
fucking
turtles.
put them in the fucking bathroom, and we'll get the fuck out
They're
of there.
sweet innocent creatures. God fucking damn it.
I think I've ruined the show enough for you. Thank you so much for answering my call.
Oh,
And,
dude, I loved it.
You're way too close to where I live for my comfort, so I'm going to let you guys go. And thanks again. I'm going to keep listening.
We'll talk about the crazy woman. Maybe you'll visit us.
Come back now.
Take care, guys. Thanks.
Y'all
Bye,
come back
Jen.
now.
She didn't seem so crazy to me.
Yo, Jen
Nah, Jen's
Snortling,
cool.
ladies
Yo,
and
Jen's
gentlemen.
Snortling, bro.
Snorted up.
God, I want a line. I wish Zool was here right now. There's a comedian by the name of Dick Zool. How much partying do you think he's done in his life?
Oh, so much.
So much.
You're surprised he's alive, aren't you?
Yeah, with a name
so-
like that.
dude.
I'm surprised he didn't get killed in high school.
Listen, Zool
How old is Zool?
is 60.
Are you 60 exactly?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong.
My dad's a retired
amazing.
FedEx driver, and he delivered to a guy, I shit you not, his name was Hubert Humperdinkle.
Humpernickel?
Humperdinkle.
Humperdinkle.
Humper dumper sat on a wall.
Hubert Humperdinkle.
Humperdinkle.
Of course, it was an old guy, so I'm sure that name came from like the 20s or something. But
Something like that.
yeah. But
That's what got him depressed during the Depression. Anyways, you were saying you were like right in the middle of that.
was I? Oh no, that was it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, he delivered to a guy named Hubert Humperdinkle.
I thought there was more to that.
You say Dick Zoll, I thought of Hubert Humperdinkle.
You know,
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like this episode's been based a lot around sex positive talk, so I think I want to continue that with this conversation. I don't know. I thought of this premise the other day, and I think
Only
there's
with
something to it.
Dr. Failed.
There, listen. I think. I was outside the other day, and my neighbor is housing this dog,
Right.
And it's a little puppy, but it's huge. It's like a Great Dane, but it's a puppy, just newborn. And she was like, "Oh, this thing's fucking the couch. It's fucking the bed." And she's like, "We're getting him fixed next week."
Fuck something.
And I was like, "Oh,
Sounds
And
like
then
everything's working when you got to
yeah.
fix.
I started thinking about it. I was like, I've never really seen a dog with balls because usually they don't even have them by the time I see him. And then I saw that dog
dude.
walking away, and I saw his balls just swinging, and I was like, man, that's too close to human balls. That's fucked up.
Especially on
Terrifying.
I'd rather die. I'd rather die with my balls intact than live ballless, bro.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to get is I'm gonna invent dog sex toys because I think we just need to communicate with the dogs. You know, and so they have a little thing to fuck. Make it out of silicone, sell it at a sex shop. Hope a human doesn't fuck it, but listen, it would curb the bestiality.
That's a
thing.
good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
Well,
geez,
at
a
least
good
if someone
idea.
fucks a dog, the dog can't testify.
I mean, unless they get like Scooby Doo on the case.
That's true.
I was gonna say
The dog can be
that's
like,
the howl loud enough to prove you're guilty.
And then Scooby can be like, ragging? Oh, no.
Give me a roofie jack.
Roofie.
A roofie snack.
Roofie the dog.
No.
Ricky died.
Roofie was in the cheese.
So I'm wondering this right now about Dr. Feldy. Where did you happen to get your degree of study?
Yes.
Because you seem to know a lot
Well-
about his swingers convention. You gathered a
No,
lot of
I don't
information.
know it. I don't know a damn thing about the swingers. Well, I might be going to the AVN Awards in January, so I will find out more about the porn world.
Fun.
That's right.
That's interesting.
I went to Emory University for dentistry, and now, well, everyone's injecting their face up, so I'm making quite a living with the Botox and lip injections and wrinkle here or there.
Started over at the teeth, went on to the lips and cheeks.
No, more of a facial practitioner.
Okay.
Right.
I got
I
it.
try to stay away from the neck down.
Are you going to be like
All
the
right
Country
now.
Music Network's new plastic surgeon for like the upcoming stars?
I would like that.
Okay.
I would like that.
You know, get Jelly Roll in there.
You have
get
any
those
connections
tattoos.
there, Pinky Ray?
Jelly Roll.
I love Jelly Roll.
I love
Do all
Jelly
the
Roll
surgery
too.
on that guy. Yeah, Jelly Roll's great.
Yeah. But he's got those
One of the few
ridiculous
pe-
tattoos on his face.
Yeah.
You know.
I was gonna try to compliment his face tattoos, but
I feel like if you tattooed your face and just did something to your head, you could pass as a good.
There's
Jelly
only
Roll.
one guy who I can
Yeah.
understand why he got the face tattoo, and that's Mike Tyson, because he's got that Aztec warrior piece. And
Yeah.
considering who he is, makes sense. you know.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get like a rose or a or like a music note or whatever, you know, it's
Listen,
like-
man.
a music note instead of a teardrop.
Yeah.
Be a nice little cover up.
You ever see his one-man show?
Yes.
You saw the one-man
Yes,
show.
Jelly Rolls.
I saw. it
No,
on-
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. No, I have not. No.
It's one of the best things I ever seen in my entire life. I could die happy.
Let's talk. Let's
He
talk
tells
about
lots
that.
of stories. Like
Lots
that
of
one
stories.
time, me and Vivica A. Fox was in the locker room. You go off next. You do the improv. I did not touch that white bitch. I tell you,
It was Mitch Green.
Listen, yo.
it was Mitch Green.
Listen.
That's why I had to hit that punk in the eye. I was helping.
I passed by a mailbox, and the mailbox was fucking with me. I said, "Fuck you, mailbox." I picked him up and dumped him on his fucking head. And then I went to the post office, and the post office guy was fucking with me. I said, "Fuck you, post office worker." I choked him by the neck, fucked him in the asshole till he loved me. Motherfucker.
Fucked him till he loved me.
He did a news interview one time. I remember this verbatim. The guy had the audacity to bring up his rape charges from the past because
Yeah.
Mike was releasing a book at the time, and he goes, "Well, Mike, you have a troubled past. You curly with those rape allegations." And Mike goes, "Who said I raped anybody? You a piece of shit for bringing that up."
Yeah, no, I saw that.
What
Give her a sec.
happened?
Let her step out for a sec. I think she's. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
Hold on.
Tug a roll.
Have you been here before? Okay, so you know where it is. Okay, cool.
Jen will be right
I
back
love
now.
you. I don't know.
Of course he said that.
What? I felt bad. She just suddenly got up and walked out. I'm like, did I just ruin your guess? I'm
he
sorry.
had to say, he had to say that to somebody.
You know.
Dude,
Apparently I did something wrong. Tony took me off the screen.
Damn. Hi. I'm
I
on
love
the
it.
screen now. Look at me.
Now he's just on the screen with
Unless-
Johnny
unless
Lambros.
it moves. I don't know. If it
90%
moves.
Johnny, 10% PJ.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I don't know. I think he's kind of stealing your limelight over here just by being there.
Who, Johnny?
Yeah. If he moves a little to the,
wrong.
if he moves a
Johnny,
little bit,
shoot.
if he moves a little bit to the right, you'll be completely gone. Yep, it's all it's on a delay, but it'll be all PJ in a second.
Oh, now I'm gone. Fuck me.
Only enough space for two fat guys.
I haven't been able to get down the Mike Tyson yet,
But I can do a. Yo, listen, I can do a killer iced tea.
Okay.
They're pretty
I-
similar,
I-
actually.
Oh, no shit. I didn't even realize you had me on your shirt. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
God damn. Look at me. I look hard.
See, iced tea just enunciates a little more.
I look hard as a motherfucker in that shirt.
6 in the
I just
morning,
don't
knocking that
sound
hot dog,
it.
remember that shit?
Low key.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot. Youngster.
This mailbox is fucking with me in Jersey City. Now, Jersey City's a beautiful state.
I love 90s and 2000s rap. However, I'm not very educated
back.
on Ice-T's discography.
Ice-T's
I just know Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Remember this Mike Tyson moment? He's being interviewed by some girl, and he goes, "I don't take interviews from female reporters unless I'm fornicating with them."
That was quite funny.
Honestly, I mean, listen, put your dick out. Someone will. If you, a man of that stature, someone will.
Pull your dick out. Phew. You imagine? Just while he's doing an interview, somebody's looking for that fornication.
Oh, it went right back down.
Did it?
You moved it, and then it went.
I haven't been looking at the camera too much, to be honest.
Oh.
It's very flaccid, Tony.
Story of my life.
Story of my life.
He tries. That's the important thing. There we go. Dude, if it stays up long enough, you're gonna scare him to make him think
it's staying up because Dr. Phil.
You're gonna make him think it's gonna last longer than 4 hours. Okay. That's what you're gonna make him think is going on. You're gonna send this man to the hospital, make him panic.
Now, John, are you gonna send anyone to the hospital tomorrow? Are you gonna be moving and grooving on the wrestling?
I mean, I might be. I'm not planning to. I'm only calling the action. So
There you go.
Commentating.
Commentating.
Are you gonna
I'm
have
supposed
any,
to be the good guy. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Are you gonna have any special protocol to prepare for this?
So I think the protocol is just, me understanding the storylines and really just, kind of going with it. Mm-hmm. Like I told you this, I want to be able to have, comebacks ready because I know the heel commentator is going to make fun of me because that's what he does to the other guy. But I want the dynamic to be different.
But you want to also come across as the bigger
I don't not even the bigger person, not as the punching bag.
Right. But
you know what I mean?
You don't want to seem like you're stooping down to the heel's level, if that makes sense. You want to outclass him because as the babyface commentator, you're presenting yourself like in the same limelight as a reporter on the news.
Okay.
You're biased in a positive way. You're, of course, for the good guys. If the bad guy does something crazy, you're like, hey, that's not right, and you're shaming the bad guy.
Well, that's if he decides to be the good guy. That's his decision.
But what about making comebacks at the guy? Like, he told me, like, something that he might say, he might put me over as this big radio guy and say they love to listen to you at the local school for the deaf. Mm-hmm. And what if I was like, and they like to look at you for the local school of the blind? You know what I mean?
That could work, but just don't make it an often thing. I mean, like,
right.
Look at when heels or in-between workers would mess with Michael Cole.
Okay.
He wouldn't always have a comeback ready. He would just laugh to himself and go, okay, that's a good one. Sit down. Like John Cena would call him gay,
Right.
But like in a family-friendly manner, and Taz would be pointing the finger, laughing at him, and Michael Cole would be like, all right, John, all right. Just have that bravado, because...
Okay.
Well, that's if you want to stick with the good guy. We had a conversation before, and funny enough that this is all coming up on the show.
Yeah.
I said, well, are you going to be a good guy or are you going to be a bad guy? Because a lot of times people in the wrestling world, they make you choose. Yeah. And you got to stick with it. I'm good or I'm bad. And if you're good, you don't have any comebacks.
It's still Booker's call, for what the guy running the show wants.
Yeah.
And if you ever get casted as a heel commentator, bad guy commentator.
Also, I'm thinking if I'm able to like make comebacks at him, that could kind of leave it open to a change at some point.
It could. Just don't make it often.
Right.
And remember, when you're the good guy commentator, you're biased in a positive way.
Yeah.
And when you're the heel commentator, you're biased in a negative way, but you both have the same job, and that's to enhance the story
right.
that the guys are telling in the ring.
What about nuance, though? Is there any nuance in wrestling? Can he be like a mishmash of people like the most people
like a tweener?
I put it in the same category as in-ring psychology. It just has to make sense.
See?
Yeah.
Told you before the show, there's a bunch of rules. He wants you to fit into the rule book.
I mean, I think wrestling, the rules kind of make more sense. Like you said, it has to fit.
Yeah, it has to fit.
What I mean?
It has to make sense. You never want someone to watch the product and go, "Why are they doing that?"
Like I'm never gonna make an insult to him unless it's like unprovoked.
Yeah. Don't be the first one to talk
shit. Be like Israel.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Israel. Only making comments if you're provoked.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I guess.
It's like the kid
Not
who gets bullied and then stands up to the bully.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I think that makes sense. Like you can't just do it like unprovoked and be a good guy. Nobody's gonna buy that.
Right.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't champion the good guys and make fun of somebody else on the side.
Right.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, you could be a dynamic character, but they might not like that because there's rules.
It also might not fit, especially the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's something you would kind of have to develop
This
into.
is going to be the first time they're all seeing you.
Yeah.
So they're gonna learn within the first couple of minutes of watching you who Johnny Sharp.
Johnny Sharp, baby.
Who Johnny
Looking sharp.
Who Johnny Sharp is and what he's about. You know.
Right.
So
you're there to establish that.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Johnny
now.
Sharp. I like
He does like the name.
Yeah.
I like it.
So far the name's been great for pretty much everybody.
It's a good name, Johnny Sharp.
Why is he
Except
sharp?
Abby, she kind of rolled her eyes.
Do you have a pointed dick like a dog does? Is that why you're sharp?
No, I haven't stabbed anybody with that quite recently. I mean, I have.
Except your wife, of course.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have, but like in the area where you're supposed to. Like,
Absolutely.
You can't poke her in the arm and it just goes in there. It doesn't work like.
she could
I mean,
fold
it can't go in there, but you can totally poke her in the arm with it.
Well,
Yeah, but
Some
it's not-
people's
not
arms
sharp.
you can.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like if you fold it the right way.
I was just gonna say,
Right.
fold it up like that.
You
little
do a
vagina
demo.
right there.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
a
talking
thigh
about,
job.
like,
You ever heard of a thigh
insertion.
job? It's when the girl
A
stands
thigh
up
job?
and closes her legs, and you just fuck
Did
her
you
thighs.
do one of these?
I've never done one of these. I know of its
Are you
existence.
going to?
Probably at some point.
Okay.
I'm gonna do everything before I die.
Everything.
Sounds good.
Everything.
What won't you do?
Sorry.
What won't you do? We all have our limits. I'll do anything.
Listen,
But you won't
listen.
From the neck up.
Listen, if a woman drew blood with nails and wanted to do that, I'd be fine with that. But if someone wanted to take a blade to me, I'd be like,
Yeah,
No, I mean
no.
in life,
Or
not
poop.
sexually.
Oh.
I mean in general.
in general, things I wouldn't do.
Oh my goodness, everything's about sex with this one.
Damn it, PJ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forget.
Even
what,
the mic's in his face.
Shut up. What will I not do?
Yeah, what are your limits?
I would skydive. I would scuba dive.
Wow.
I'd scuba dive.
Wow.
I would totally skydive.
Adventure.
I'll do heroin, but that's only when I'm dying.
Only with Dick
Smart.
Oh no. When I'm
Smart.
dying,
And
whatever
meth.
money I have is going to my kids. But I'm taking $5,000 of it before I give it away, and I
Right.
say how.
Just $5,000 in needles.
I'll be like, no. I'll be like,
Whoa.
here's $5,000. I want the best
All right.
possible, just shot of heroin I can get. Just the best I can get with
Or
$5,000.
you could take that 5,000, donate it to Israel like Jerry Seinfeld's wife did recently. $5,000. You could do that.
I stay silent when it comes to
Possibility.
politics.
I mean, I don't know. You've been doing that Trump impression pretty well.
Listen, I walk a line. I walk a big line. I don't say I like the guy, but I don't say I don't like the guy. Nobody knows what my feelings are on Donald Trump
You
or
like
Obama.
the guy because he could be money for you one day.
Absolutely not. I just do the impression. No political ideologies.
He
behind
tries
it.
to lie.
Yourself? You don't like yourself?
What?
You don't like yourself?
I love myself. God damn it.
You just said you didn't know if you like the guy.
Oh, I mean, no, I'm.
He's talking
Donald Trump doesn't know if he likes himself.
I love Ginger Frodo over here.
I'm not.
Although he's got the Gimli look, though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
Listen, I get.
Nobody knows that there are dwarf women, and they come out of holes in the ground with axes ready for battle. Now, granted, they all have beards at first, just like the men, which is kind of confusing, but then we hack the beards off, and there you go. Fun time in the cabin there. Bartender, give me a pint of the
Sometimes I like to leave the beard on to get fancy.
It gets fancy.
Dude, listen, this beard is it's not fancy anymore. It's getting way too goddamn big.
You can donate
You
it.
trying to grow it out more, or
Yeah.
okay?
You're kind of sticking it out, like almost like you're trying to do like some Gandalf thing.
I'm trying to do a Kratos thing, goddammit. I'm trying to be a Viking.
What do the ladies think of the beards?
Listen, some ladies like them Jacob Elordi types, and that's totally fine. You live your truth, queen. But some of those ladies don't have good relationships with their fathers, and those are the ones that usually gravitate to me.
No father.
The ones that go on TikTok.
Nice.
The ones that go on TikTok.
Nice.
PJ Moret's first rule of dating: ask her how her relationship is with her dad. If she says horrible, move in.
Ask her how her relationship with TikTok.
Nah,
if she
nah.
says great, put a rig on it.
What about men with daddy issues?
I'm being silly. What's it called? Repeat the question.
What do women think of that beard?
Oh,
Men?
oh,
This is
yeah.
a question for both of y'all.
Listen, some women don't like hair on a man. They like a skinny little peep built man.
Right.
Some women they like the man, and the ones that like they like me, and that's cool.
I mean,
You just gotta find people that you vibe with and have things in common with.
Do they hide things in the beard? Did they use the beard
Do
to
they
clean
hide
up the
things in
kitchen maybe as a sponge?
Just take him by the beard and just right on the floor.
That's what I would do if I had you over. I gotta clean my countertops. I just go, excuse me here. I only have one sponge.
Just take you by the beard and stomp
listen,
you out.
You get pretty abrasive. Feel that.
I'd rather not.
John, feel my beard.
I'm good.
Feel my goddamn beard.
Okay, fine.
There we go. See, pretty abrasive, huh?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Men, listen, like I said, I prefer women. So I just men.
I keep forgetting.
Some men are like, yeah, I love
I
a
told
hairy
you you gotta
dude.
look at the notes.
And then some dudes are like, no. I mean, some men are like, oh, I love me a bear, because that's
Right.
that's what the three of us are in the gay
Yes.
community. We're bears.
Not
Alright,
really.
alright.
I mean, despite this and this, I shave this, and I manscape certain areas.
Oh, you do like this
Really?
part?
Oh yeah.
See, I work as a swim instructor, so the chlorine kind of burns it off after a while.
No. The beard, the
I have
beard and the
less
being
than
built.
I used to.
It
never had a
still
lot,
gives you the
but-
bear diagnosis.
All right.
It does. Listen, as someone who's on Grindr, I know how to diagnose gay stuff.
I actually don't.
Diagnosis gay,
But-
identifies as straight.
But yeah, some men are like, I like a bear, and some men are like, I want a twink, and it depends. I want a hairless little twink, and I'm like, all right. Listen, ain't nothing like folding up a twink like a pretzel after a bad day. You know what I'm saying? It's a good end to a bad day.
That wouldn't bring me pleasure at
As
all.
fu-
Folding up a skinny little man.
Not a skinny one.
No.
Yeah.
Folding any man. Sounds like a lot of work.
You
It is a lot of work.
do it the other way. No, but as far as my answer, I mean, Abby likes it, which is really all that matters.
Yeah, you got a wife.
Hey.
Did your
What
wife
else
like?
does she like?
Well, what else?
Let's talk about your wife.
She does like the long hair. She likes when I grow it out just a little bit, just
Likes
like
to pull
the
on
beard.
it a little bit.
Sometimes.
During sex. I'm mentioning
Sometimes.
sex for this one,
Sometimes.
All right.
I do more of the pulling in general,
Ooh,
but
oh,
sometimes.
Okay.
I do more of the pulling and the holding and stuff like that.
You pulled her into this marriage,
I
or was that by force, or?
I mean, maybe through the sex part, but that's about it.
Now, do you play a CD when you two have your
Fornicate?
fun?
A CD,
Depends.
was it
Now,
1992?
here's the next question. Speaking of CDs, how do you get your weenie in that little hole?
How do I get my weedy in there?
In the little hole, the CD hole.
You kind of have to just make sure you do the things you need to do to help lube it up.
Treat it like a
Know what I
twink,
mean?
lube it up, force it, and hope. I'm kidding.
That brings
That
new
came
meaning
from
to pencil dick.
that line came
But
from
sometimes you lube it up a lot and it gets slippery.
that line came from a legitimate conversation I overheard in Apopka, Florida. These two Southern guys were talking. He said, "Hey man, what are you doing when you and your wife fuck?" He goes, "I put on a country music CD." And his buddy goes, "How do you get your weenie in that little hole?" And I was like,
What the fuck do you mean?
That's funny.
It's called foreplay.
CD dick.
It's like a cock ring, but
Now it's-
CD dick.
Yeah, pencil
now
dick,
I heard
CD
when a
dick.
guy when couples
CD
get older,
pencils.
foreplay becomes checking for tumors. Is that true?
I mean, maybe you could look at it like that.
dude, imagine.
But I don't do a lot of checking with the mouth.
Imagine
so.
putting on a cock ring, but instead of a cock
I can't see
ring,
with
it's
my tongue.
50 cents, Get Rich or Die Trying album.
I mean, we
Then it
have.
starts to go shut.
It's your birthday.
I mean, we have.
when you fucking spins.
We have played music. We don't do it all the time. We did play music on vinyl once. We're talking
Oh,
about
wow,
how it's
that's
92.
old
She
school.
has. She has.
Oh,
a vinyl.
did you also
And she
unbutton
has
her corset? And
Depends on what she doing that day. Listen, I can get a pretty good rhythm going to that.
I feel like
WJLS 94.1.
Jump, jive, and carried away.
Here's Count Basie with Frank Sinatra.
I'm gonna do this my way.
next time
They should make like a screamo version of My Way,
Oh, that
and
would
that's
be
what I should have.
horrible.
My way.
I have a friend who misinterpreted the meaning of the song because obviously the song means doing things your way, right? So we're at a bar one night. She goes, "This is a great song to play when I kill myself." I'm like, "What?"
I mean, you did it your way.
I guess
She's technically right.
Yo, dude, this water expires on 9/11. This water expires on 9/11.
2024?
Either way, you're kind of far off, so it's not like it really matters.
That's
It's not that chunky milk you were talking about, so.
That Family Guy cutaway for 9/11. Must have been a woman pilot.
Holy crap.
And that's how we blew up on YouTube.
Holy crap.
Oh, geez, Lois.
Yeah, 3,000 subscribers coming right up.
Although I do have to say, I do want to make the announcement. We're very, very close to 1,400.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We're 2 subscribers away. Yeah. You're just gonna write 1,400 down? Only 1,400, no explanation.
Sizing you up. Actually, one of the questions I like to ask my patients is, I'll ask you first.
Okay.
If you were to have a song written or write a song about yourself, what would the lyrics of that song be? To describe you.
That's actually
today.
You know what?
Question.
Your current reality.
John, before you answer that question, I have an idea for the show. Let's do a doctor evaluation of the 3 of us from the one and only Dr. Feldy.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Starting with the main man.
We'll end the show with
you
that
want
too,
me to
because it's almost
evaluate? Wait, a full evaluation or
whatever,
just like
whatever you'd like. Start.
She
with
only
him,
does neck up.
Starting
Neck
with
up,
him.
neck up.
Starting with him, then me.
All right, we're not gonna do full because I don't know if you can afford that, but we could do a little. We could do I'll do a free consultation.
Whatever you
Beautiful.
want. Whatever you want.
Free consultation. You got it. You got it.
We'll end the show with that too, by the way.
Okay. Good idea.
So let it go.
So I'm supposed to answer that and what the
The
lyrics
song.
are supposed to be
Yeah,
like.
we're gonna go with the song. That says a lot. Song carries a lot more meaning than words do. So you can learn a lot about someone
I
with
think.
their. And I need the beat.
I don't have a beat.
I can do
but
a beat.
I think I have a name though.
Give me a tempo. Give
All
me
right,
a
let's
tempo.
see.
Let's call
Or
it
the lyrics.
Let's call the song Up and Coming.
Up and
Right?
coming.
Up and Coming Johnny
And
Sharp.
what would it sound like? Up
Right?
and coming up. What's up?
Johnny Sharp.
Is it gonna be
Too
rap
legit.
or is it
Too
gonna be
legit to
techno?
quit.
Techno?
I have no idea.
Is it gonna be a lady voice?
I mean, I
Maybe
feel
a-
like it should be a lady voice.
It could
We
just
gotta
be
get
sound
creative
effects.
with this.
You could have no
Oh my
voice.
god! Oh my god!
Or you could have sound effects, no voice, just
John, freestyle what your life is gonna freestyle what the song is right now.
I've got a name. I've got Up and Coming. That's all I've got.
I can just see
But I mean, I did change my Instagram name today. Legit Johnny Sharp.
There you go.
all right.
Yeah.
Start the branding.
Real Johnny Sharp was taken,
Oh.
so I had to go with legit.
Was the real Johnny Sharp also in the business?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't check.
Okay.
I do have to check that just in case.
It's good that you started branding, dude.
Yeah, man.
Get your
No,
shit out
I
there.
mean, I just got to figure out how to change the name on Facebook because I have no clue.
All right. PJ, what's his evaluation?
The song. We're gonna do one topic at a time. Song. What would a song about you sound like?
See, you got to think. I saw that thinking face. This
It
is
tells
hard.
me what frequency you're on, what vibe you're on, in your mindset. In your mindset of yourself.
Song would change up a little bit with
So
the
it's
vibe.
really more of a self-evaluation.
There definitely be a fire drum and guitar solo somewhere in there.
Fire?
Like an old metal hit.
Very metal style.
Okay.
All right.
90s, 80s metal,
Okay.
80s metal. Getting old. Anthrax, Ozzy, something like that.
80s metal.
But then at some point, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna get like a 90s rap kind of vibe. Just
Baby, I like it raw. Yo, baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah,
shimmy yeah. But yeah, no,
that could be catchy.
definitely
Crossing genres.
definitely something hard and headbangy a little bit towards the end. But you
Oh,
start
like
off,
a biscuit track.
yeah, but
Okay.
you start off with a chill vibe.
Okay.
And then
Start
all
off
of a sudden
chill.
at the end, keep rolling. What?
Keep rolling.
I get off of the nookie.
See, that's probably why that lady wanted to kill herself, because you got something right. When you're starting with a woman, you want to start off chill. A lot of men don't know that. They go right into metal. So she probably liked that about you. Start off slow, and then you're able to give her some real intensity. Women like that. And a woman, they don't want to give that up. I can understand why she didn't want to give you up.
Yo, Limp
Snaps.
Bizkit also has a song called My Way.
Does he really?
Yeah.
My way.
This time I'm gonna let it all come out.
Damn, dude, I didn't think I was coming along
It
now to
was
get
before you,
therapized. This
bro.
is
It was,
great.
it was before he was born. To be fair,
I remember it.
I mean,
Mania 19, I think.
yeah,
Rockin' Austin the third time around.
yeah. No, that was in the video package.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah.
before he was born.
Yeah.
Because you were 03, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That
Okay,
was 01.
January 2nd. I was very close to 2002.
But 01. But this was 01. So that's
Okay.
the point. This was like early 2000s.
If that was before you were. When were you born?
I was 95.
Oh, you were 95. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was a few years old, but I wasn't a wrestling fan yet.
Got it.
That came like around like 06, 07. You gotta go next, dude.
All right, Doc, what do you got for me?
Well, that's my time. It's 2:02.
She doesn't want to dive into you.
I actually have to get to my next patient.
There you go.
I'm so sorry. I
There you
only
go.
blocked out 1 to 2 p.m.
There ain't no appointment at DB
Is it
Frick's house?
2:02 or do I have the wrong time
It's
here?
2:02.
you're right, it's 2:02.
It's 2
I'm
already.
so sorry. I got
It's
a patient
okay.
waiting for me.
It's okay. But that was a good idea, right?
No, it was.
The doctor.
To
I'm
be
sorry, not even the
continued,
doctor
sorry.
could help you.
It's fine. Story of my
There's
life.
no
I'm so
saving
sorry.
them.
Well, gentlemen, it was quite nice being here. Thank you so much.
Likewise.
I learned a few things. I learned a few things about a few things.
There you go.
We learned something about the doctor.
Right.
I only found out about the doctor a few hours ago
You
from
know, I
Jan.
never really thought about the growth hormone for Obama with Michelle until today. So that's something that's going to be on my mind for the rest of the weekend. That
Yeah, no,
he's
I don't
not
think
getting
anyone
enough
smoked enough
growth
weed for that.
hormone, You know,
Yeah.
I think he needs a woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
He needs
Michelle's
the
kind
real
of
thing.
a woman.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Whoa,
know.
man.
She was a defensive
I
back.
have-
Whoa, man. I do. I listen. I feel like Michael got a fat pussy, like a pussy. He just be like,
Maybe.
sorry,
Michael.
Michelle. Just be slapping it around
I need to do
on
an
the table.
exam.
Crimson Chin.
I need to do an exam. All right, after that, I gotta go to do an exam. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank
Thank
you so
you
much
kindly.
for coming on. It was lovely meeting you.
It's nice that you all dye your hair the same color.
Oh, this is all natural.
This is all natural.
I'm kind of like an in-between.
I grew it up by myself.
Oh, I was thinking I got to get a dye job to fit in here. I don't know. All right, man. Thank you very much. I guess that's it. All right, that's all she wrote. I'll leave you be.
Everybody, this has been Hot Tag Takes. All right now. Thank you, Tony, as always.
Jersey Stench, baby.
Check
At
out
the
our
P-
Jersey stench.
At the PJ Moore on Instagram. At John,
Making it stank.
At
At legit Johnny Sharp.
Johnny Boy Comic on Facebook.
And Doc, what's your Instagram? If you want to plug it.
I'm actually not on social media.
man.
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Well, don't follow her home.
Elman.
Sorry about that.
It is Elman.
Beautiful. That was fun.
She is Elmanly.
Social media.
Social media.
She